Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. And this is something that I would like to be a series where I'll just talk about an interesting way I found to make music that I thought was useful and that you might find useful also. So today we're going to talk about using polymeter to create variety. So polymeter is similar to polyrhythm. Sometimes the terms are used interchangeably, they're not actually the same. The best explanation I found was on Stack Exchange, which is actually a coding website and has a very good and informative music theory forum, believe it or not. So basically, polymeter is when we have two different meters, or you could think of it as two different time signatures happening at the same time. Polyrhythm has more to do with beats and subdividing the beats. So tuplets are an example of polyrhythm. And what we're going to work with today will be polymeters. So to our Western ears, most music falls into a pretty straightforward grid. Most software defaults to this grid, and that grid is 4/4, 4 beats. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course you can change it and experiment with other time signatures, but I'm comfortable saying that most of the popular music we listen to is in 4/4 time. And generally the phrases will fit nicely into 4 beats or a multiple of 4 beats, 8 or 16, probably not 12. And because so much of the music we listen to falls into these groupings of 4, 8, 16, we can make things unpredictable and therefore interesting by using groupings of different lengths of 5, 6, 6.5, 7, or anything else. So let's look at how to do that. So an easy way to do that is to take part of your kit, in this case the hi-hats, separate it out from the rest, and make that phrase length not 4 beats long. Make it something other than 4. In this case, we'll make it 3. And now we have a polymeter. Oh yeah. So it sounds funky, it sounds cool, it sounds interesting. So I used this pretty recently in a set I did for Delaware's Final Friday noise music series. And I was working with a pretty straightforward kind of drum and bass influenced beat. But because it's noise music, I wanted it to be kind of unpredictable and maybe a little unsettling. So I took the kick drum pattern, which was initially a pretty straightforward 4/4 beat, and then I nudged it over so that there would be an extra half of a beat before it looped. So it basically became a pattern that was 2 measures plus 1/2 long, and set against a pretty straightforward 4/4 ostinato in the keyboards. It sounded pretty cool, I think. Then in the next part of the song, the snare drum follows a pattern that is the duration of 1 measure and 3 beats, which is a little shorter than 2 full measures, and it's set against a snare drum pattern that is 2 full measures. This can also be useful for music that you are not making to deliberately be unsettling, though I don't know why you would do that. In this recent track that I made over Twitch as part of #January, the melody is a phrase that's 5 full measures long, and everything else is kind of your traditional 1 measure or 2 measures long. And I feel like it meshes pretty well, actually. I think mainly because there's only 2 chords in all the other instruments, so it's a pretty easy mix. So if you like this and want more, I would highly recommend you check out Dawn of MIDI's album Dysnomia. The whole album is this from front to back, and it's incredible. I'm also hearing this in Damn Sight's newest release. These are both really cool listens, and I hope you check them out. And if you make anything using these, please let me know. Have fun, and let's push some meters around, shall we?